I was looking through today's news and I came across a story that is absolutely horrific. Earlier today, it was being reported that a teddy bear covered in human remains, or better yet, wrapped in human skin, was found outside of a gas station in California. Now, my immediate reaction to seeing this story was one of straight terror and horror. But then my next reaction was like, wait, this kind of checks out. I mean, after all, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. All jokes aside, I've reported on this in the past, but all across America, we have people sacrificing animals in public parks and on public beaches. All jokes aside, not kidding, you can go check out my past videos. People are doing voodoo ritual blood sacrifices at the beach, in public parks, snatching gooses and geeses and swanses out of the pond and sacrificing them right then and there. This stuff is happening. So naturally, of course, we would reach the point where we got voodoo dolls and human-covered skin teddy bears out here at the bus stop. Of course we would reach this point, right? It's just progression. Accept it. Don't be a bigot. Accept the human skin-covered teddy bear voodoo dolls. But I was looking at videos from the scene, and it was crazy because they taped off the whole area. They brought the coroner. It was real serious stuff, and the news was reporting on it as well. Here's an article right here. Investigators in San Bernardino County responded to reports of human remains spotted outside of a convenience store. They found what they believe was a teddy bear wrapped in human skin. Officials with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department confirmed that deputies arrived at an AM/PM store in Victorville located in the 1300 block of Bear Valley Road at around 12:05 p.m. A coroner investigator has taken possession of the object and the investigation is continuing, says the SBCSD Public Information Officer Mara Rodriguez. In the footage of the scene obtained by local media, sheriff's deputies had cordoned off the store's parking lot while the coroner's investigator inspected the teddy bear, which could be seen just outside the entrance of the AM/PM. The gloved coroner was seen gently touching the object around while examining it and turning it around, and then putting the teddy bear-shaped object into a pink-colored plastic bag. It's unclear if investigators asked the store for footage from its surveillance cameras. No further details were provided. So when I saw this story, the first thing I did was, of course, go look up human skin-covered teddy bears. And folks, never look this stuff up, please. Protect yourself. Protect your sanity. Protect your innocence. Do not look up these things if you don't need to. But I looked it up and I came across all types of stuff. For example, I didn't know this, but apparently back in the day they would make teddy bears out of human placenta or something like that. So that kind of grossed me out. Mind you, I'm like cooking Salisbury steak and butter beans at the same time that I'm researching this stuff. So now my appetite is gone. But I'm finding all of this different stuff, and then I go on Etsy, and apparently there's someone selling human skin covered teddy bears on Etsy. Now, of course, it's not real human skin. At least I hope it's not. But I saw teddy bears on Etsy that looked exactly like the teddy bear in this news story. And I was sitting here like, you know what? Maybe this is a prank, or some type of, I don't know, scheme for publicity, and waited about an hour or so, and now the artist, if that's what you want to call them, who created these teddy bears has come out, and yes, it's not covered in human skin for real. It's not really human remains. Apparently, there's a guy on Etsy that makes human skin looking covered teddy bears for people. And I think everyone can now kind of let out a sigh of relief, right? And online, there's a lot of people like celebrating, like, yeah, thank God, it's not real. Thank God that it's just, some guy on Etsy selling these things. But I'm sitting here like, wait, let's not celebrate yet. Obviously, I'm not saying this teddy bear is really covered in human skin. That's not where I'm going with this. But why are we having people on Etsy selling things like this? Like, I don't want to judge anyone. We all have our own things. I'm into, like, horror movies and stuff. I got some, like, Michael Myers figurines and statues and masks and stuff like that. I get collecting things, but collecting fake human skin covered teddy bears, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And you got to think there are people out here buying this stuff. So, I don't know. It kind of is still kind of creepy to me. Like, I'm glad. I am really, really glad that this wasn't real. But at the same time, you got people out here collecting this stuff. And it makes you wonder, like, let's just say if someone who is buying human skin covered teddy bears, it wouldn't surprise me if they turn out to be a serial killer or something like that, right? So, even though this story isn't as disturbing as I thought it was when I first started looking into it, I'm still kind of disturbed because now I've been made aware of a whole community of people that collect items that look like they're covered in human skin, fake human skin. So, yeah, that's something that I'll have to think about when I go to sleep at night. And I guess you guys are going to have to think about it too now. But you guys let me know what you think about this story down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.